I was a little perplexed by your question. You do that to me sometimes. You turn on the TV and instantly ask me if something was wrong with the speakers, and even though I pretended that there was something wrong, now that you asked me, I must admit I didn't think there was anything wrong at all. This one is just fine to me. You, as usual, decided to take stock of the matter. You fiddled with the remote and tried some settings, and you tinkered around with the cords at the back. There's no proof of you doing that. You just left the man of the house. And concluded that the inside wire was probably loose. Delicately removed it and put it aside like you were removing a souffle from an oven. It was a pleasure to watch you do that. Just beautiful. And then, while I stood mesmerized, admiring your handiwork, you, just like that, with some magic from your fingers and a little black tape, pronounced it done. And like a valiant knight, took a bow. Encore, encore. It's only then that I noticed that there certainly was something wrong with the speakers before you got to that. The sound was almost muffled. Strange, I never paid attention to that. That's it. Do you want me to read more?
Any other favorite portion of your day?
Okay, this is the first time that Sam, and not the first time, the only time that Sam and Jim go on a holiday. I'm sorry I don't sound like a woman, but
oh, that's good.
just bear with me. We have this funny saying in college. It goes something like this. Men come in three sizes. Small, medium, and oh my god. You definitely aren't oh my god. And it is crooked. I mean, it bends to the left. I should be complaining though. I like it. That's from Sam's perspective. But you know what? Let's give it a name. Let me think now. Yeah, got it. Daisy. I think I'm gonna call it Daisy. Like the flower daisy. Why? Because it's so pretty. You're so nonchalant about nudity though. Just walk into the room, peel off your t-shirt, drop your shorts and boxers, and there you are. Butt naked in all your glory. Is it butt naked or butt naked? I'm so glad I can come to you with questions like this and not feel stupid about it. And then you tie a towel around your waist, like you had any reason to do that. And you sauntered away into the bathroom. Okay, so I've seen naked men before, obviously, but I don't remember watching a man shower and actually enjoying it. Not in a sexually titillating kind of way, but more like, how do I put it? More like enjoying a moving water sculpture kind of way. Okay, focus. I was talking about watching a shower, so yeah. I didn't realize you would be actually in the shower when I came into the room. It's not that you made much of a difference, so, I mean, you just turned around and said, hi. Like I just entered your your house and you were ushering me into your drawing room. And I, mesmerized like I was, did just that. Walked in, put down the seat at the commode and flopped my ass in it. And then, uncomfortable silence. What conversation is one supposed to have at a time like this? Aren't showers supposed to be a private thing? I don't even remember what you were saying or if I replied to anything at all. Did you ask me to rub your back with the loofah you handed to me? And I went to town with it. Okay, I don't think I can read any more from this particular chapter. Yeah.
Well, fine. We can clearly see the boldness, innocence, subtlety, sarcasm, audacity or adoration, you name it, flowing through your writing hands. Thank you so much for enlightening us with the reading portions of your book.
Thank you.
Let the audience read it and let your fans read it once they buy the book from you. Thank you so much. And now I open the forum for the questions. Any questions that you guys would like to ask to my over here? Sure.
So is there women want love. What type of love do they really mean by love? So secondly, you said, sir, love by the sidelines. How many lines are there by, you said LINES, how many lines are there by love?
Give me a first question first.
You said women want love. What type of love do women really want? What do they really want in love?
Let me get to that one first. If I really had the answer to that question, I wouldn't be single.
You said women want love.
That's what I got. That's what I got from my research. But if I had the answer to what kind of love they want, yeah, I think I'd be raking in a lot of moolah then. Giving advice to all the men. Hey, listen, dude, she wants that. About your second question, what was the second question?
So you said love by the sidelines. Are there many lines to love or sideline to love?
Love from the sidelines. It's a term from sports. You know, you have people playing the field, which would be Jim and Sam, who are actually playing the field, and then Jim and Maya, which are the married couple here, and then there are people sitting on the sidelines, who never get a chance to play the game. Maya, the other woman, is on the sidelines. That is where she's loving this man from. That is why they have.
Anyone else? Yes.
Did you actually research? Did you ask a lot of your girlfriends? Did you pick up stories from your relationships and put them in this?
I won't lie, I did pick up stories, not stories, I did pick up situations.
Can I rephrase? Sorry. Did you go through something like this? Did it happen to you? Is it inspired by your life? Or?
Like if I was a woman and in love with...
Yeah, were you Jin? Were you the guy? Did you have two women? Did you have two women loving you at the same point of time?
Next question!
No, seriously, were you inspired?
Okay, firstly, I've never been married. So, more than I wish it. Hello!
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for coming and recording this. Yeah.
Thank you.
So firstly, no, since I've never been married, so it's not that I was in a situation where I was in love with one woman, I was in love with two women. But I have been in a similar situation where I haven't been in love with either.
But you've had two chicks.
I haven't been in love with them.
But they were there.
There were two women in love with me. And I really wasn't in love with either. I really wasn't. I'm being frank here.
So you were not Jim. Jim was.
There's something. I wasn't
He
Jim.
was confused. You were clear.
I was very clear. But I did take situations from my life. Yes. I did try and see what they would be feeling at that point, where there is a man who's not available because. Never mind. He just wasn't available to them at that point. I did ask around, I did speak to a lot of people. I read a lot of women's magazines. And you know, you have these fun quizzes in women's magazines. You know.
You're made up. No?
That's
Oh,
it.
no, the quizzes.
Quizzes.
Okay, not the agony answers.
So, I read Agony Aunt. I read Agony Aunt, newspaper columns, not newspaper columns, but you know, they have not Agony Aunt,
Ask
something,
me.
Ask Me.
Yeah,
and,
whatever. I'm 17, my boyfriend's 17. So
yeah, and what do we do? Yeah. Women's magazines, they have these fun quizzes where, you know,